Hey everybody, I am Chic Urban Hippie. That's what I'm gonna go by. Um, I chose that name because I do like chic things. I do love the urban feel, and I am a little hippie at heart with my oils and Himalayan salt lamps and just naturalness. It's a fun little combo. So I am Chic Urban Hippie. You can also find me on Instagram under the exact same name and working on the possibility of a Facebook page as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm just trying to get this going. This is something that I've been wanting to do for years and I just haven't gone 100% with it. And from a podcast called Unfuck Your Brain by Kara Lowenthal. You can find it on whatever podcast platform you use. It's amazing. Go check it out. Um, I am a perfectionist, and through listening to that podcast, I realized that that's why there's a lot of things that I start and don't finish. Because if I cannot give 100%, I don't want to do it. I don't want to think about failing, flaws, anything. I want the delivery to be 100%. So, this is my first big thing of okay, you've been wanting to do this for how long? I've created other pages, other blogs, other everything over the past probably 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and I've never really continued with it. So this is my big one. And I think to myself, God, if I would have started this 10 years ago, where would I be now? But whatever, it is what it is. It all happens when it's supposed to. So that's what I'm going to go with. The whole purpose of this is to just provide realness. We can always look at the Instagram filtered pages. We can look at celebrities that are out there, and by all means, you should definitely do that. I'm not judging anybody that does that, but sometimes it's nice to just have somebody that's a little bit more relatable to sometimes on like the day-to-day basis. Like Instagram, you can get great fashion ideas, it's a great way to check out of like your own reality. So no judgment on who you watch or who you follow or anything in that regard. But I feel like there is just this um, part that's missing where it's just realness, and that's really what I want to do with this. And I'm going to keep it real, raw. It's going to be current things that are going on with me. If people comment or leave messages or whatever, then I will, maybe integrate that into this. It'll maybe be things that I've experienced in the past that might be helpful or relatable to anybody else. So it's basically that. That's what I want it to be. It's kind of a work in progress, so bear with me. Obviously open for ideas, suggestions in any kind of way. So I'm excited. We'll see where this goes. Um, why should you watch me? Because how many people could you watch? I am a lot of fun. That's what I've been told. So I'm going to go with that. I am honest. I am truthful. I will be 36 in December. I have been through some shit. I've had amazing opportunities as well, but I've also been through some really low times. I've dealt with everything. You name it, I've dealt with it more than likely. And if I haven't dealt with it, I've had a friend that's dealt with it. So I just have a lot of life experience. And I feel like there are times that I wish I would have had someone that would have been there that I could have related to, whether it was somebody I knew or didn't know. It's difficult out there, I think, especially now with social media, that again, it's more of this filtered and people aren't going through they're always highlighting the bad times. It's always the good times, which we should definitely celebrate the good times. But we are starting to notice as a society, or at least certain parts of our society, that really actually affects people's mental health, and it's not the best. So I'm hoping that this will give kind of a nice balance to what else is out there, and I can just inspire and motivate other people, because that's really what I want to do. If I could be a philanthropic trophy wife, I would be amazing at it. Like George Clooney's wife, just go and be on boards and help to make the world a better place. That's what I would love to do, but I have to have a normal 9 to 5 job. So that's what I do. And then what I'm trying to do is in my free time, volunteer, help out others. What can I do to inspire, help people get through life essentially. So I've always thought about like life coaching, but that's such a big step to be able to do. So I'm going to go in this direction while keeping my normal job. and we will see where it takes and we'll go from there, right? A little bit about myself then. If you don't know me, my name is Melody. Like I said though, I go by Chic Urban Hippie just because it's something fun and different. I am originally a Midwest town girl, small little town in the heart of Illinois, and in a town about 30,000. Then I moved to a bigger city where I went and got my diploma in communications with a concentration in public relations and a minor in marketing. I almost had a minor in psychology. I'm still mad that I didn't finish that one class, but it is what it is. I need to let it go. And then I had an amazing opportunity, moved to Chicago, absolutely loved it. Thought that was it, like that's what I was going to do. And I'd always wanted to move to Scotland, but never saw that it would happen or was just kind of like seeing where it goes. And once I got to Chicago, I was so settled and I was so happy that I just stayed there. And then I met someone and I ended up in Scotland. So that's where I'm at. I went from Chicago to the Highlands of Scotland. The city that I live in is, I think there's like 50 to 60,000 in the greater area. When I left Chicago, I ran a race, a 15K race, where there was 40,000 in that race alone. My neighborhood, Lakeview East, shout out, I love that neighborhood. That neighborhood alone had 100,000 people. So this has been an experience, and I have had some really bad negative times. I will absolutely say they've been absolutely horrible, and I would have done anything just to be able to take my dog and go home. But now that I'm kind of through all of that, I can see that there was a need and a reason for me to be here. And I'm excited to maybe share that with you guys as we go along. I won't do it today because this is just more like a fun little introduction and going from there. Let's see. I live with my partner. I have the cutest, little tiniest Papillon named Zon. She is 14 this month, actually. And then my partner has three large dogs, Northern Inuits. The biggest is 200 pounds, and then my wee one is 500 pounds, or 5 pounds, 5 pounds. That sounds big, 5 pounds. So it's a hoot. It's fun. Like I said, I went to school for communications with public relations. I did some marketing stuff afterwards, and then somehow I ended up in the staffing and recruiting world. Quite the career change. And when it comes to jobs and careers, I've done everything from a dog grooming receptionist and picking up poop and making appointments to a Chanel beauté analyste, as they call it, where I would do makeup and everything for people. I've done serving. I've done back of the house with dishwashing. I've been a beer cart girl on a golf course. You name it, I've done it. And now I am a branch manager for a local staffing company. Well, it's international, but it's local here for the local branch. So, and I have a great team of four. So, and I just started it and I'm liking it. It's something different. I'm in a good place, I think, mentally, most of the time. Yes and no. We'll get to that later. We'll unpack all of that in the future. I'm sure we will. Kind of what got me started on this more recently is I went to a recent workshop and I met this girl. She's from the Isle of Skye and her name is Harriet. And her YouTube is basically a princess, also on Instagram as well, at basically a princess. And she started doing it in January, like really hard this year, and she's enjoyed it. She's got followers, and she's like, you should totally do it. And I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be a perfectionist about it. I'm gonna try. The fact that I even have makeup on today is huge. I wasn't even gonna do that because today is Sunday and I had gotten everything done so I wouldn't have to be out today. And then I bought this turbo trainer thing from a shop and they sold me a used one. So I had to put on a bra today and I did not want to put on a bra. And I even told the guy, I was like, yeah, so I'm here. You sold me a used product. And I didn't want to come out today in the rain and put a bra on. So here I am. So I figured, you know what? Since I actually did my makeup and put a bra on, I'll make this my first video. And I just burped a little. I'm so sorry. That's real. hashtag realness, hashtag sexy life right here for you. Um, so that's just a brief something fun. We'll see how this goes. If you've got ideas, suggestions, if you think it's a great idea, if you think it's not a great idea, I'm up for hearing it all. Again, I do have an Instagram, Chic Urban Hippie, as well, and I'm going to try to do this on a set schedule. Again, bear with me, work in progress. I'm excited to just share my life and, again, hopefully inspire and motivate people. I did a little list of things. I was trying not to be too like structured with it. So I just want to make sure I'm hitting everything that I wanted to. Life is hard. Shit happens, all right? And it's nice when we can just be real with each other. So because life is short, let's make the best of it. And that's kind of what I want to be able to do. And we'll go from there. So join me for the ride. Should be a fun one. In a couple weeks, I have some of my boys visiting. So if we keep doing this, we could maybe do one with them or something. That'll be fun. It'll be a great time. So anyway, I hope you have a beautiful Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you all around. Talk to you later. Bye.